Okay, so let's try to create a histogram for this following data over here. But, of course, bago tayo makakreate ng histogram, kailangan mo natin mag-tally at mag-create ng percentage distribution. So, paano natin gagawin yon? Nood lang kayo, guys. Okay, so for this problem over here, we have 30 set of ages or set of ages ng mga senior citizens of Batong Malaki Association. So their ages range from 60s to 80 as the highest. Okay, so let's start with the lowest number or lowest age from our respondents. So, from these 30 members of Batong Malaki Senior Citizens Association or BMSCA, the lowest number here is 61. So, yung pinakabata sa kanila is 61 years old. So, gamit tayo ng 61. Again, this is for ungroup data. Pag sinabi nating ungroup, hindi natin kailangan kumuha ng lower class and upper class boundaries. So, tatabulate lang natin siya as is. So, 61, meron tayong 62. Party nagbibingo dito 62. Next, we have 63. Next, we have 64, of course. 65. 66, meron ba? Yes, merong 66. Next, we have 67. 67, 68. 69, 70, 71, we have 72 also. Meron din tayong, wala tayong 73, pero meron tayong 74. Next, we have 75. Yes, that's 75. And wala na. And of course, we have 79. Wala. We have 80 as the highest number. Our next step in doing the frequency table is to get the frequency. In order to get frequency, we have to tally first. Ilang 61 ang meron, ilang 62 ang meron. So, hanap tayo ng 61 dito sa ating row data. Ito. So, 61 is isa lang. Isang ating 61. So, meron tayong isa. 64 ang susunod. Next, we have 74. 74. Next, we have cross out natin para hindi tayo malito. We have 64, 74. Next, we have 80. We have 80. Next, we have 63. 80. We have 63. If you can still remember your business math, probably alam nyo na to. Next, you have 71. Next, we have 75. And 1 here. So, cross out natin yung 75. Next, we have 64. Next, we have 65. Next, we have 68. We have 71. So, dalawa na to. Next, we have 63. Next, we have 72. We have 76. Iba natin siya. So, add tayo ng 76 yung tayo naglagay. 76. 1. Next, we also have 69. Next, we have 70. 70. Meron tayong 74. Iba natin siya. Another 74. Next, we have 68. Next, another 70. So, mapapansin nyo, kung gagamit tayo ng pie graph, kailangan muna natin gawin ito. Next, we have 65. Pero pinaka-appropriate kasi is if we are using histogram. Next, we have 64. Sorry, that's 1. Next, we have 62. Then 63. We have 68. We have 67. 69. We have 69. We also have 68. Another 68. We have 66. We have 63. Oh, sorry. That's 63. And 64. So, let's see kung napunan natin lahat ng values. Yes. And after that, get the frequency. For 61, meron tayong isang senior citizen. 62, isa. 63, apat. 64, apat. 65, dalawa. Isa, apat. 69, dalawa. It's 2. 1, 2. Next, we have 1, 1, 1. Again, pag tinotal natin to, it should be equal to 30. So, let's see. Using our calculator, we have 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Next, plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. So, let's now proceed to our Excel para ma-interpret natin yung ating raw data. Okay, so transfer lang natin yung na-compute natin kanina para makakreate tayo ng table na matino kasi yung drawing natin is medyo pangat yung sulat. So, copyin lang natin yung ginawa nating tallying. Okay, kung face-to-face sana to, gamit tayo ng blackboard. Pero since hindi naman, gamit tayo ng whiteboard. And kayo, sa bahay, pwede kayong mag-tally gamit yung papers ninyo. Or you can just do it exact. Or you can just diretso sa inyong computer. Okay? Pero minsan nakakaduling kasi mag-tally. 74, we have 75, then 76, then 80. Let's double check. We have 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, walang 73, 74, 75, 76, 80. Then, yung tally natin. Actually, kung nag-tally naman ako sa paper, hindi na natin ito kailangan. So, diretso na tayo sa ating frequency. Okay? So, frequency natin, ilang 61 ang meron? Meron tayong 1, 1, 4, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Next, you have to label the last part as total. Okay? And then, we'll proceed to the frequency distribution table. Now, having this kind of data over here, we can create the pie graph already. Okay, as the pie graph will illustrate now the whole of the respondents. Yun nga lang, medyo mahirap siyang intindihin. Okay? Kasi nga ganyan siya. Pero kung ayan, hindi natin masyadong may interpret yung gusto nating sabihin. Pero kung gagamit tayo ng histogram, mas madali natin siyang maiintindihan. So, the next part is to get the relative frequency of this table over here, or this data over here. Relative frequency is the same as to percentage. Okay? So, highlight natin to ng yellow. Ayan. So, dito meron na tayong table. Agad-agad. Ayan. How to get now the relative frequency of a distribution table? That's the question. That's the problem that we need to face. To get the relative frequency or the percentage that is equal to the frequency over the total number of frequency times 100. Okay. Since we are using, sige, paint natin. Punta tayo sa paint para makita nyo. To get the percentage, then you can just screenshot the formula. Percentage is equal to the frequency over the total number of frequency, okay, times 100. So let's try to do this in our Excel. Okay, sa Excel, pwede tayong mag-insert na lang ng formula. And to insert the formula, ang una nyo lalagay is yung equals. Yung equals ang magko-command doon sa ating Excel na gagamit tayo ng formula. Kapag walang equals, hindi niya i-analyze as formula yung ginagawa natin or gumagawa tayo ng calculation. So, dapat meron tayong equal sign first. So, next, equals tayo and then select natin ito kasi ito yung number ng frequency natin, and then divide, press slash sign to indicate division, and then the total number of frequency is 30, right? Kasi meron tayong 30 respondents, and then multiply it to 100. Pag in-insert natin yan, ito na yung kanyang percentage. And since gumagamit tayo ng Excel, ang gagawin nyo lang is i-drag natin siya pababa. Hintayin nyo na kapag tinapat nyo itong cursor natin dito is mag-cross sign siya, yung payat na cross. Kapag mataba, hindi niya yan i-drag. So, kailangan cross sign and then drag it down. Automatically, ka-compute siya ng ating system. Okay? Since ang kailangan lang naman natin to interpret the percentage is to significant number only. So, reduce natin siya ng significant number. So, this will interpret now. Meron pa tayo isang command dito. Kung gusto nyo siyang kunin yung total niya, punta tayo sa AutoSum. And then, kunin niya yung total. The relative frequency or the percentage total should be equal to 100. So, ito na yung ating interpretation para doon sa age. So, we have 3.33% for 61, 3.33% for 62. So, that is how you're going to do it. Next is to create the histogram. Okay. For this particular number over here. So, to create the histogram, kailangan lang natin mag-label ng data. So, since meron na tayong histogram, pwede na tayong maglagay ng percentage para ma-embody yung ating mga graph. Okay? Ayan. Kadalasan nakikita to sa population count. Okay, so kung i-encode na natin siya, we have 3.33% for 61, another 3.33% for 62. For 63, we have 13.33%. To illustrate it properly, pwede nyo siyang i-merge. And then, patayuin natin yung ating number. Pwede naman ganun. Okay, para mas ma-visualize natin siya. Copy na lang natin to and then paste. So, we can merge this. And in that way, we can really create a great visual for our data presentation through histogram. Isa hanggang dyan lang siguro muna yung ating discussion for this one. Next, we have 3.33. This 1% again. Kapay na lang natin to. Ayan. So, by using histogram and calculating for the relative frequency, we were able to visualize and present the data for the ages of the 30 senior citizen. And we're able to present it like this. So later on, I will give you a set of data, and you are going to do a histogram for that particular set of data. Okay, so madali lang siya, no? Medyo tedious lang, pero kayang-kaya nyo naman ito. Now, kung gusto nyong ulit-ulitin yung content, pwede naman. Since recorded naman yung ating discussion. Okay. So, dahil dyan, meron na tayong histogram. Kung gusto nating paliitin ito or papayatin, pwede. Basta nakikita ng maayos yung ating presentation. Pwede rin natin siyang i-line graph, pero ito yung pinaka-appropriate kasi nakikita natin yung kabuuan ng respondents ng ating survey. So that's for the calculation in terms of making the tabular presentation for frequency and percentage distribution with histogram. Now, if you have any more questions regarding this presentation over here, just message me right away so I can explain it to you.